Yo, T-Town Slim with the brim. T-Town Slim on the brim. Well, fucker, something out them around with that shit. But I'm here to talk about consistency today, man. It don't matter what goes on in life. It don't matter what goes on in life. It's things in this whole universe, whatever Earth is, to whatever you want to call it. Human beings all live by a universal law. That's period. That's all humans. And when I mean universal law, I'm saying this is just human nature. Motherfuckers gotta eat, wash their ass, and some people don't wash their ass. But eat, motherfuckers want to sleep. Some people eat, sleep, have a little bit of fun, but 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers gotta pay them bills. It's just the overall universal nature of what's going on everywhere. No matter where the fuck you at. Niggas gotta work. Motherfuckers gotta work. Motherfuckers gotta take, and motherfuckers gotta have responsibility. Stay consistent on that. Be repetitive. You know what I'm saying? Repetitive is practice. If you look at it like that. Repetitiveness is practice. It's what you do on the spare time. It's what you do on the off time. It's what you do when no one's looking. It's what you do in the darkness. It's what you do when you by yourself. What you do determines your future. What you do now determines what's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year. What you do in that 6 months to a year is going to determine what's going to happen in the next 4 to 5 years. What you do in that 4 to 5 years determines what's going to happen in the next 10 years. And I believe that now. So consistency, repetition, repetitiveness, but it got to be on a note. It got to be, you got to get something out of this. You can't just be like, yeah, I'm consistent. But what you consistent with? Getting some dick? You consistent with getting some pussy? You consistent with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you consistent with the bullshit? Or is you consistent with goals? You consistent with dreams? You consistent with, you know what I'm saying? Having faith? You consistent with love? You consistent with having deeper meanings in life? You know? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying what's your purpose anymore, but what you consistent for? What you doing it for? What's your goal in this shit? You just want to be a consistent bank robber because you just love to rob banks because of the adrenaline rush? Because you know you can get away? Or do you really need that money? You selling pussy because mentally you don't know how to really deal with your emotions, so fuck it. Since you know you can't deal with your emotions proper, so you sell pussy and you might as well get paid for it? Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. What you being consistent for? Is you being consistent? What is you getting out of what you doing? Consistency, man. Is you working to be comfortable, or is you working to get ahead? Is you working to just pay bills, or is you working for status? What you working? What career is you in? What type of people you around? You know what I'm saying? The consistency of it. For real, like, consistency, man. You gotta be consistent, man. You gotta always have consistent prayer, consistent faith, consistent love, consistent. That's just what I be on. Consistent strength, consistent. That's just what I be on, bro. Like I say, I pray for the things you can't see. You know what I'm saying? That's just where my mind at with it. You know? Shout out, like, I was a consistent friend. You know what I'm saying? I was a consistent friend. That's why I still got friends. I was a consistent, genuinely good person. That's why I'm gonna consistently be a genuinely good person. That's why I feel like this is all part of the process of me coming back home before I go to my next step, because I'm locked in with GA, because GA never did nothing to me. GA never did nothing to me. So I don't got no problem with GA. I don't beef with niggas over bitches. So, and if it's any problem with a nigga, and GA is over a bitch. And it ain't because I want the problem with the nigga. So, you feel me? You know how that shit go. Alright. Get your money, get your bag, stay consistent. Stay doing what you need to do. Stay focused. Stay grinding. Stay living. Look, that's my friend. I've been knowing her for like 15, 16 years. Consistency. What? Huh? Where you want to go? The park? Special place.
It's quite a distance from here, but not like too far.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Here, lock the door.
All right.
Don't tell nobody about my secret product.
That's why it's a secret. I don't kiss and tell.